Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Jimmy from Primer Is Best on this beautiful day today. I'm still kind of playing around. It's not work if you enjoy doing it. I call it playing with this 1980, new to me, new to my wife and myself, Mrs. PIB, 1984 Chevy C10 truck. Goes by the name of Moon Pie. Moon Pie. I've got my tags on it now, and of course I've got it insured. And I haven't started it, I haven't drove it, haven't done anything. It's just been sitting in the driveway. I've been trying. I don't know if you've watched our videos very much, but my wife and I, that's probably too close. My wife and I have been putting out our plants that we stored during the winter months. It's getting kind of warm. We might have some more cold spells. Just putting them out. I'm fixing to water them. And I know it's a waste of time. I know it is. But I'll probably, excuse me, this pollen is out. That's the reason I'm saying it's probably a waste of time. I think I might wash this truck. But first, just to show you how bad this is. Dadgum, that's hot. I didn't. Sometimes I scare myself. This truck's sitting out in the sun and big dummy me put your finger there. But you can see the yellow pollen. I've been trimming shrubs, weeds, bushes, trying to get a handle on things, but you really can't, and everything's just covered in pollen. But we did get the plants out. I've been doing some things around the house, trying to get in the mood, stay ahead of the game when it comes to yard work, so to speak. But I have a few minutes. My wife's fixing to go walking with her friend. And she's been in the house cleaning and rearranging things and stuff. And I don't want to get in her way because she might start telling me how much junk I have here. You know how it is. I guess you do. But anyway, I thought I'd go around the block in this truck. If you're new to the channel, it's an 84 Chevy truck with a 305 with a 350 transmission. It's got a few little bumps and bruises here and there. I might sometime try to address this. It's not the prettiest thing, but main thing is, in my opinion, my wife really likes this truck. She liked the color of it and everything. It needs some work. It's an 84. It's a 40-year-old truck. Square body truck. Factory short bed. Still has the original exhaust. I know I've told y'all that. Well, if you're new to the channel, it's just a good truck. I bought it from my friend GM1038 on YouTube. You might want to subscribe to his channel, because as of this video, he has my 1978 Chevy truck, Billy James, over there. And he's putting the new trim on it that goes along the side here. I've been wanting that for the longest time. Man, that stuff's expensive. He got that at I think he got that at the Rod Run, the trim for Billy James, and the trim for the 66 Chevy C10 truck. Got it all at one time. That was a lot of money. And that trim on the 66 has little dents in it. I was so disappointed in it, but hey, what can you do? Everything is made cheap but priced high. So, but I can live with it. It's fine. I haven't started this truck. I haven't done nothing. It's been sitting here for hours and hours. Let me see. I hope I got the keys in my pocket. Yep. Moon Pie. It was already named before we got the truck by somebody. I don't know who. Oh, another reason why I thought about washing this truck. This is a Coverlay dash that Brian gave me. GM1038. Like I said, subscribe to his channel. He gave me this a long time ago. And I told him the other day I found this Coverlay, and I'll show you what it looks like under the dash when I get back. Hang on a minute, guys. I got to put my seatbelt on, okay? Okay, I got my seatbelt on. But anyway, I told Brian, I said, hey, I forgot I had this. And I said, I just found it by accident. I said, do you want to put it on this truck? And he said, no, the dash wasn't too bad on it. And it's not real bad. But anyway, I thought, well, I'll wash it off because as Dadgum, I keep forgetting the sun's hot. Let's start it. It's got new power window motors and switches on it. So shows 104,000. I think that's actual miles. Could be 204, but I seriously doubt it. Because Brian and I were talking, it's got the original exhaust and everything on it, and you know, it's just, as you can see, it's cold. I played with that clock a little bit and it started working in the other video I made. So anyway, this is my first time to drive it. I'm just going to situate it in the driveway here. Check my brakes. Everything appears to be good. It's got all new brakes on it. The truck's been lowered, and got practically brand new tires on it. Like I said, it's 305 with 350 turbo. I think I mentioned that. I got to where I can't remember nothing, guys. I'm not going to go real fast in this neighborhood because there's a lot of children that play, and a lot of police, law enforcement officers, I should say, live in this neighborhood as well. This is a good little neighborhood. I've lived here for probably, I'm going to guess, maybe 28 years, something like that. Quite a while. I got to get the front end line. Kind of pulls to the left. Brian lowered it, and he was going to put some shims and stuff in it, and I said, you know, just forget it. I said, I'll just get the front end lined on it, and hopefully, you know, that'll take care of the problem. This is my first ride in it too, along with y'all, so hopefully you're enjoying the ride. I'm just trying to get used to it a little bit. Like I said in one of my other videos, I've had more 78s and more 84s than I have any other year C10s. You know, GMCs or Chevys. And I wasn't really looking to get this truck in particular because I have been, I guess you'd call it truck poor, where I had so many, and it gets overwhelming. I just felt overwhelmed, you know, looking out in the driveway and there's 5 trucks sitting in there and vehicles in the garage and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm just kind of, I don't want to get overwhelmed, but my wife really liked this truck, and and I do too. I mean, it's a nice truck. I just don't want to get so many like I did before that, you know, you don't have time to do nothing. Something always needs something, and I don't know if that makes sense or not. Could I sell all of them and just have one really nice truck? Yeah, I could, but I just like playing with them. If I get tired of playing with one, I like to jump on another one, play with it for a while. Never get bored. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, that's just how I am. I probably don't make sense about a lot of things. Anyway, I'm gonna put this truck here in the driveway, and I think I'll wash it. And the reason being, like I said, I think I'm gonna water those plants, and I'm gonna wash this dash cover. I think it's black, and I think my wife can go around me there. I like it. Easy to drive. Point out this again to you in case you are new to the channel. I never have as many trucks as I've had, and I mean, I never have seen a Chevy Silverado truck with factory rubber floor mat. I never have. It's a new one on me. But see if I can pull this dash out. Well, I need to open up the other door anyway. I need to put the window up, don't I? If I'm going to wash something. Wouldn't that be smart? That'd be real smart. I'm not normally been known for having brains so much, but I'll show you what the dash looks like with this off. And I know I'm wasting my time with all this polling. You know what, if I put this on, I don't think I'm going to use any glue. You know, they recommend glue, and I've put a bunch of Coverlays on. Hang on, guys, I'm going to have both hands, okay? Okay, there's the original dash. Typical, you know, speakers is, you know, the sun's done its damage to it, and you know, crack, a few cracks here and there. So I'm going to wash this up, and I might paint this. I keep telling myself, Jimmy, why do you keep touching things that's been in the sun? But I don't never get it. But I think I'll wash this up, and then I'll wash the truck. I know it's a waste of time, but I just like everything to start off clean. So if I want to do something with it, I can. And I better shut this door because there's a lot of waspers flying around. But man, that's a really good fit. And I don't think I'm gonna, I might put it on there for a while. I might paint it. I guess I'll have to have some kind of plastic paint, I guess, like made out of plastic. So anyway, let me get the water hose out and some soap and water. I'll give it a quick scrub and get some of this off, and then I'm going to put it up in the garage. We got rain coming for the next the next 5 days as of this video. The next 5 days, 5 days of rain. I live in East Tennessee, so that's nothing unusual. So if you get a beautiful day like today that the Lord's blessed you with, you better take advantage of it. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Oh yeah, plans are I'm going to take this stuff out whenever I get an opportunity to do so, and I guess I'll paint this grill. And boy, I remember doing this once before on my 84 Chevy truck, Big Red. Man, that's a job. There's a lot of nooks and crannies in this thing. But anyway, I'm going to paint the headlight bezels, paint the grill, and paint the wipers, you know, just what I always do. So let me get busy, guys. I'm going to get a hose and some soap and water and get on this thing here. I'm going to wash it gently and rinse it off good, let it dry, and then I'll get on this truck and we'll wash it. Probably won't be able to tell much difference as soon as I get done, but I can say I have washed it. Okay, guys, hang in there with me, all right? See you in just a bit. Well, it took me a while, but I finally got it. I got me some car wash soap in here. Got my hose out, and I've got me a soft bristled brush along with my rag. I'm going to clean this up gently and then let it set in the shade and dry, I guess, on the porch, because it's shady there. And then I'm going to get started on this truck. So let's see what it looks like in a minute, guys. Hang in there. Okay, guys, I got it washed off with some soap and water. It might get a little bit of grass on there, but that's okay. Done it inside, I mean underneath and everything, and this is a Coverlay dash cover. So they make real good dash covers. I've had them on my trucks before. But anyway, I got all the dirt and grime and stuff, so if I decide I want to paint this dash cover and put it on the truck, you know, it's good and clean. The silicones should adhere good, and so will if I decide to paint it bright. I mean, if I decide to paint it brown to match the truck, or my wife said black, but I mean, I don't know. That's way down the road, but at least I got it clean while I got the hose out. Let's get started on this thing. And like I said, it probably won't make much difference to anybody because of all this pollen, but I don't know. I'm one of those weirdos that, you know, let's get her clean and best that we can in a short amount of time, and that way we can go on to the next thing. So hang in there, guys. I'm going to wet her down and wash it as fast as I can because this sun is evaporating the water pretty quick. So I'll show you what it looks like when it gets done, okay? You probably won't be able to tell no difference, but we'll see. Hang in there, guys. Well, I got it washed and dried, but I told you probably couldn't tell much difference. It is cleaner. The pollen's all gone, and the wheels have all the brake dust off of them and everything like that. I knew you couldn't tell much difference, but it is clean. I'll give it that. Hey, I was going to tell you, these tire sizes are 255/70 15s. Pretty good sized tire all the way around. 15x7s. I got a lot of crud stains off of this bumper here. Like I said, I know you can't tell no difference, but I can. I mean, because I done it, it looks much better. I'm going to get me some new taillight lens like I always do. Make the back end of the truck kind of pop. Touch up the letters. There's a lot of things to do to this truck. Like I said, it's got dents and bruises and scrapes, and it's a 40-year-old truck, but it is a square body, Chevy C10 square body, and I don't know, it's one of those kind of trucks that, I mean, you don't have to pay a lot of money for it, but the more you have it, the more it's going to go up in value. It's not like a new car or a new truck where, you know, 6 months later, you know, I've never had a new car or truck myself. I've always had used vehicles all my life, never had a new one. But, you know, it's kind of like one of those, you know, you can, you know, it starts losing value as soon as you drive it off the lot. But this one, I mean, even though it looks like this, and y'all might not be thinking too much of this old truck, and that's okay too, I like it. I've had much worse. You know, I got to fix the rockers, or get Tim Dixon, ask him when he gets a moment, could he fix the cab corners and put in new rockers. I mean, there's not a whole lot of rust to fix, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's just going to have to, it'll have to wait its turn here. I mean, I'll play with it as long as I don't have the 66 home or something, but I've got to concentrate. I've got to stay focused on the 66. And yeah, that's what I was telling Brian. You know, I said I need to stay focused. I get distracted easy, like I mentioned. You know, a new girlfriend, you know, new C10 truck, to me, you know, I get distracted and I want to go all in on it and forget about what I was doing. I've got to stay focused on the 66 and get as much done on it as I can. This one runs and drives good, so I'm not too worried about it. This dent, I'm going to see if somebody can massage this, you know, do the best they can. I don't know what's happened to it, but it took a pretty hard lick right there, didn't it? And I don't know what else to do except ask one of my body friends if they would mind looking at it, see if they can massage it. It doesn't have to be perfect, just make it look a little bit better. But it's one of those trucks, you know, you can, you know, the longer you have it, you know, and you kind of keep it going, running and driving and all that kind of stuff, while then you know, it's going to go up in value. I think this dash cover is dry enough, so I'm going to open up the doors and we'll slide it in, just because I'm one of those kind of guys that, I'm telling you, I set stuff down or put stuff up and then I can't remember what I done with it. So I asked my wife, and of course she she doesn't know because she wasn't with me. Where'd I set it? You know, did I put it in a box? Did I put it on a plane? I don't know. But I'm that guy. I cannot remember anything anymore, and I'm getting worse. So, yeah, this is dry. It didn't take long. I was in a hurry trying to get it washed just because the sun was out. But as I said, or I think I said, like I said, I can't remember, we're going to have 5 days of straight days in a row of rain. So at least I got it, clean. Somewhat clean anyway. Still got the insides to do, guys. Kind of hard to do one-handed, isn't it? Let's go to the other side, make sure I got it pushed all the way in. I just want to have it so I know where it's at. It's on, it's actually on the truck. So it's kind of hard for me to forget that part, I think. I mean, it's a Coverlay dash cover, and I mean, it looks good. Yeah, it's got that little bit sticking out there. I know that somebody's going to point that out. It's not laying down exactly, but I mean, it's in there. It's in there. And I know where it's at now, because like I said, I asked Brian if he wanted it back before we got this truck. I said, you want that Coverlay dash cover back? Because he gave it to me, or we swapped something. I don't know. That's what we generally do. Yeah, I know this sticks out. If you ever put on a Coverlay dash cover like this one, they always send you a tube of silicone, and of course you turn it over. Not on this side, of course. But you put a thin bead of silicone all the way around, you know, the edges. And what I do, when I got the silicone all the way around, all the edges and everything, let's see, as I get a bunch of books, my wife and I do, we'll get a whole bunch of books that our boys used to read when they were home, and we'll cram them in here. Or you could probably use, you know, maybe those paint sticks that you get at the paint supply store, you know, to stir up, you know, a gallon of paint or whatever. You could probably use them and just, you know, put them in there. But we used books, you know, and I crammed them in there as tight as I could, put weight on it, and I let it set for a day, you know, in the garage. And it turned out good. I mean, I've used Coverlay dash products like this at least twice, maybe more. I can't remember. Big Red and the 84 C10 truck, Big Red, and the 78 C10 truck, Old Dookie, my very first video. You'll see that truck if you're interested. What else? Anyway, it doesn't matter. These are good products, and they do good. It makes a whole truck look so much different. Like I said, my wife was thinking about just going black. She said it matches the seat cover and the rubber mat and all that stuff, but I don't know. I mean, it does look good. I mean, it's fine. Whatever she wants. She really likes this truck, so whatever she says, I guess that's what we're going to go with it and see how it goes from there. Yeah, just looking around the truck. I'm still trying to get used to it, guys. I'll have to clean up the insides, clean the windows, and you know, do my usual stuff to try to make things look somewhat better. Brian said that, or he showed in his videos, if you're not subscribed to his channel, GM1038, he showed in his video that he found some beer cans or some beer bottle, you know, tops, you know, where you twist off, and found some cassette tapes in here. And he was saying, I got kind of tickled at his video. He said whoever drove this truck liked to ride around and drink beer. So good thing it's in the shape it's in now, huh? Could have easily had an accident. So that's where we're at on the truck right now. I'm gonna play with it for a while, and then you know, if I get tired of playing with it, that'll be you know, I'll play with something else. That's how I always do. But I think it's going to be a pretty good little old truck. Well, it already is. I'm just trying to make it look a little bit better. So that needs cleaned. I don't know if you can clean it. This thing's kind of seen better days, hadn't it? Might have to get a new one of them or just completely get rid of it. That side looks so much better than this side. Maybe that's where he kept his hands. I have no idea. No idea at all. I do know that door panels and such as that are high. Oh my goodness, they're like $800 or so, or close to $900. So I won't be getting any door panels soon. But that's okay. I mean, this is just a cheap truck. The longer I have it, you know, compared to $20,000 trucks, $30,000 trucks that you see on Marketplace and Craigslist, and don't even look at Barrett Jackson or Mecum Auctions. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys, as my wife seen, she was on her way home from walking. I guess I took a little bit longer than what I had anticipated, but let me know what you think about old Moon Pie here. That's the name of this truck, Moon Pie. 84 Chevy C10. I wasn't expecting to get this truck, but here it is. Here it is. But let me know what you think. And Brian said this thing would look so good at some 20-inch American racings. You know, 20 by 10s, 20 by 8s on the front. That we normally get wheels and tires from over at Ronnie Tyler's in Madisonville, Tennessee. But like I said, as for now, I'm just keeping it kind of like it is. I mean, we'll doll it up a little bit and just play with it and just go to town or something now and again, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. You're watching Primer Does Best on YouTube. My name is Jimmy. I'm also on Facebook, Primer Does Best, and Instagram, Primer Does Best. Got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. I thank you for watching. Please give me a big old thumbs up and tell your family and friends and people you don't like that you found Primer Does Best. That's kind of funny. Anyway, I laugh at my own stuff. Y'all have a blessed day today. The Lord is good. The Lord is great, and He's blessed us with a beautiful day today. And I'm just, sorry, that little ring gets in the way on my phone. I'm just so blessed to be alive. Happy to have y'all with me. God bless each and every one of y'all, and catch y'all in the next one, guys. You won't miss nothing if you like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.